I don't know if I should be even doing a video today. Because my marriage of over 6 years is ending. On April 8th, Good Friday, April 18, 2025, I had a conversation with my now ex-husband. And in this conversation, I started by saying I thanked him for 21 wonderful years together, because we had been together for 15 years before we got married. He'd asked me to get married when it first became possible to get married. And I said no. Because I'm aware of history, and I'm aware of how sexual minorities have been treated like outsiders in the past. And insiders very often lie to, steal from, cheat, conquer, enslave, and kill outsiders. So I said to myself, no, I don't want to, give them the idea that I might be an outsider. But now they're trying to say, oh, you're not an outsider anymore. Now you can be married just like everybody else, right? Well, I wasn't buying it. I thought this was a way that they could, find out who's who and go after them later on. And it looks like right now we have this fascist regime that's attempting to, establish itself. Who knows how far along that is. And it's entirely possible that they might be going after people whom they consider outsiders. They already are, as a matter of fact. They are kidnapping people off the streets and renditioning them to concentration camps in foreign countries that are paying for the privilege of housing the outsiders on behalf of the fascist regime establishing itself in our government, attempting to establish itself. So I said no in 2013. But in 2019, my mother was dying from stage 4 breast cancer. It had metastasized and spread throughout her body. It was pretty clear that she was going to be dead soon. And in fact, she was dead soon. She managed to live to the next year, to January or so in the next year, and she died. And she invited us and the rest of the family, extended family, and immediate family to one last Thanksgiving dinner together. And I brought Eduardo along with me, my ex-husband. And everybody seemed to like him. He got along with everybody. There weren't any problems. There weren't any, nobody said anything about it. So I thought to myself, well, he's met the family now. And nobody seems to be raising any objection. We didn't discuss marriage at the time, but they all seemed to like him well enough. And then we got back from the trip. My ex-husband and I got back from our trip. And he remarked to me that he would still like to get married to me. Something to that effect. And I thought about it for a long while, and then I asked him, why is it you want to get married? And he said to me something to the effect, because that is what people who are in love do. And I thought about that, and I thought to myself, and I was thinking, so if I don't marry you, then I don't love you. But I do love you, so I should marry you. So we got married. And we had a little dog who was like our child, or a substitute child, our beloved canine companion. And we were sort of a happy family for a while. However, as time progressed, our beloved canine companion sickened and then eventually died. And this put a great strain upon our relationship. Really, the main reason I felt strongly about staying in the relationship was because on behalf of our beloved canine companion. And after she was gone, I felt less of a desire to continue the relationship myself. However, being that I believe in the value of the most optimistic myths, and being that I believe we have an infinite number, diversity, and variety of lives to live, an infinite number, diversity, and variety of bodies to give, we are seed, body, soul, and spirit, I was still okay with being married. To him, in spite of all of his many flaws. I won't get into them though, because I don't believe in messing with somebody else's brands. His brand. He's a brand. He has a brand, and I don't believe in messing with his brand. It's not what I want to get into. It's not the point of this story. The point of the story is, grew apart, and we both realized that he has certain wants and needs, and I wasn't satisfying those certain wants and needs. He was not able to get from me anymore what he wanted and needed. He was unhappy with me as his husband. He was over our marriage. So we got divorced.